welcome to the channel. I hope you are having a great day. Let's start with today's stories. Am I the idiot for telling the truth? I, 25, female, left the father of my children almost a year now, due to him cheating on me. He married the woman he cheated with. I have been watching the story unfold and keeping quiet. A friend of his told the woman about me and every single thing that happened in our relationship, also about him cheating on me with her. That person also gave out my contact info to this woman. Remember, I was just watching. I never talked to this woman and had no intention to talk to her. If it were up to me, she would have lived her life without knowing I existed. Anyway, she called me up begging me to confirm the cheating allegations, because she doesn't want to be called a homewrecker. I told her to go talk to her husband because I shouldn't be involved and I don't want to be. She said he's lying to her and telling her none of it is true and she doesn't believe him. She begged me to confirm the date we broke up, so I told her. She asked me to send photos of us together up until 2022, when we broke up, because they started dating in 2021, so I shared a Google Photos link with her so she could see. In one of the photos, he was with me at a Christmas party in 2021 and he told me he had to leave to go deal with a customer. So I said okay, only to find out he left to go be with her, in the same clothes on the same night. She said she's filing for divorce and she was very sorry. This man didn't even tell the lady he had kids. Now he's calling me telling me I ruined his life. All I did was tell the truth. Which he should have done. He's a liar and a cheat and should be figured out. I'm editing this post to answer two constant questions. 1. How did he hide the kids? The children stay with me, he sends money for them from time to time, but he does not answer calls or visits. I did not know she did not know about the children either. I found this out when she called me. She told me she did not know about them, his friend told her their names and everything. 2. Why didn't you go to the woman? I thought the woman knew about me. I was not going to approach her and say, he's cheating on you with me, I was his wife till I found out about you. No, I was going to fight her because I thought she knew. I was advised against fighting her. They said I would have done more harm than good. So that's why I did not approach her, I would not have done it properly. OP replies to some comments and give more information in her situation. He is not paying child support. He gives me money for the boys from time to time. I have not taken him to court, but my family, church, and some friends always help me out because they know the situation. I asked him to help with back-to-school shopping, and he bought 2 bags that fell apart and 2 shoes that were too big because he would not take them to do the shopping. I'm considering the courts. Child support was not discussed in full. We agreed to work amicably together, but the fact that he isn't even mentioning to future partners that he does not have children might as well take him to court. He does not acknowledge the children. I asked her to tell me who she talked to, but she said it wasn't important. But it had to be someone really close because they told her everything. Just like he left me at the party to go help a customer. He used the same excuse with me, but I'm not stupid. I watched carefully and I noticed the slightest change in behavioral patterns, so I knew something was up. She told me she is a Christian and swore to me she did not know. She even cried, so I believe her. Plus I know he's a liar, so it's not hard to believe she didn't. That's how I see it anyway. I may be wrong, but I'm done with it. He does not take them, our kids, at all. Not for weekends, not for holidays, he sends money for them and that's it. When they ask me to call him I do and he does not answer. I have noticed recently they have stopped asking. I have been calling them, this family, to see if they could talk to him about his absence with the boys, but nobody has answered my calls. Even one of his sisters whom I thought I was close with won't answer my calls. So I don't know if they know, but that sister is a Christian, so if the relationship was explained to her, I don't think she would be on his side. Your ex had no right to say that to you. when he was the one who destroyed so many lives. He cheated, lied, abandoned his children, and is still blaming you for the consequences of his bad actions. How much longer did he really think his lies would stay hidden? Was it really his intention to lie to his wife for the rest of his life? Could it be that he was going to get her pregnant, trap her, and then tell her, and believe that she wouldn't leave him because of the child or her religion? It's crazy, I know, but we can expect anything from someone like your ex. I feel for you, OP. I feel for the wife, for her finding out she married a man like that, but mostly I feel for your children. At the end of the day, he is their dad, and I'm sorry that your children were abandoned by their own father. So no, OP, you're not an idiot, and good luck to you and your boys. Well, dude, you ruined my life when you cheated on me, especially with someone you didn't initially tell you had kids. You do know how tough it is to raise kids in a split household, right? The truth hurts, and sounds like your wife is a decent person, so she probably deserves better. Now he's calling me telling me I ruined his life. Ah, there it is. The audacity that only a cheating piece of shit can have. Not the idiot. Simply put, he cheated and it backfired on him. Well deserved. LOL, he married someone and didn't disclose children? It would have been cruel for you to not tell this lady the truth, it would have come out eventually anyway. The only a-hole here is your ex-husband. You bowed out gracefully and quietly. You didn't reach out to his new wife, you didn't seek her out. I firmly believe the truth will always find a way to make itself known. Not the idiot, he's now experiencing the consequences of his actions. Your honesty probably saved his soon-to-be second ex-wife from going through what you went through. Your ex is some piece of work. Cheating on his wife, hiding the fact that he was married from his new wife, not mentioning that he had kids. Seriously. It was only a matter of time before his lies surfaced. Not the idiot. When you tell people lies, you take the risk of being caught in those lies. He had the choice to be honest but chose to lie and build upon it with more lies. The dice don't always roll in your favor when taking chances, his problem not yours. Are you enjoying the video so far? If so, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification to know when a new video is out. Now let's go to the next story. Am I the idiot for uninviting my soon-to-be mother-in-law from my wedding? I, female, 27, am engaged to my fiancé, male, 45, and we plan to get married in July. I have 2 kids with my late husband. My soon-to-be mother-in-law, who I will refer to as MIL, does not know this full context, as I am a private person and am not overly close with her. He passed when I was 23, and I really only discuss his passing once I am incredibly close with someone. I have only spoken to MIL at a handful of holidays, and never had a conversation that extended far beyond the basics. Now to get into this, we recently hosted our first Thanksgiving. I felt very accomplished and was excited to share this moment with my soon-to-be family. The only issue being that I had totally forgotten the mashed potatoes, which seemed to have MIL in a very pissy mood. Thankfully, fiancé's sister offered to go to the store to buy some instant mashed potatoes, to which I was very grateful. She asked me to check in on her youngest daughter, who was in an upstairs bedroom with my kids, and had been very quiet recently. Moms of Reddit know this is never a good thing. I, of course, agree. I go to check on them and find them fully engrossed in Encanto. Left sitting at the table downstairs were my soon-to-be mother-in-law, father-in-law, brother-in-law, fiancé, and most importantly, sister-in-law's oldest daughter, female, 15. As I make my way downstairs, I do note the silence at the table but don't think much of it. After the dinner, however, while everyone is leaving, sister-in-law's oldest daughter pulls me aside and asks to speak to me. I ask her if everything is okay, and she explains that while I was gone, MIL made a comment, something to the note of how she didn't get why fiancé would get with someone who is already used up, and that running around with someone like that would ruin his reputation among men. Along with another comment that she said she wasn't comfortable repeating. She said she wouldn't have felt right if she hadn't told me. I thanked her profusely, honestly completely in shock at what I had just heard. Emile had already left at this point. I am a very confrontational person, because I believe it gets drama over with. I called her and asked her if it was true, and she got really quiet before admitting that it was. She said something along the lines of, "I am glad you know how everyone feels now. I was getting tired of hiding it." When I started to cry, she replied, and this is a direct quote, "You act like a floozy, you get treated like one." In a moment of anger, I uninvited her from my wedding. My fiancé is very upset and is threatening to leave if I don't fix this all now. He and our friends are all calling me the a-hole, and many have been ostracizing me. I am open to criticism, but I really don't think I did anything wrong. So, am I the idiot for uninviting my soon-to-be mother-in-law from my wedding? Unless the reason your fiancé is upset is because he was the one who wanted to disinvite her himself, he's the idiot, not you. Him, his mother, his family, and everyone who agrees with them. I'm sorry, OP, but unfortunately it was better to know how these people feel about you now than before the wedding. At least you still have a chance to run. And if these so-called friends actually know the whole story and not just the fake version that fiancé and her future mother-in-law told them, it's a blessing that you are ostracized by them. All of these people are a-holes, OP, except for the niece who told you the truth, and if you cut these people out of your life, you will be gaining much more than what you are losing. You're not the idiot for uninviting someone who thinks so low of you and who disrespects you from your wedding, even if it's the mother of the groom. But the big question now is, after all this, will there still be a wedding, OP? Now you know how the rest of your life will probably be like with these people. Are you sure you want this? Anyway, good luck, OP. Your mother-in-law called you a floozy on Thanksgiving and your fiancé wants you to apologize? You have a fiancé problem. This relationship is already over. Figure out how to protect yourself and get out. Not the idiot. This would bother me because fiancé reaction is a red flag. Will he ever have your back? Dear OP, please uninvite the fiancé too. Yeah, this isn't a situation where you ponder if maybe it's not worth it after all. This is a situation where you pack your shit and run. Not the idiot. I'm sorry you're having to go through this. You deserve better. He's 45 and she's 27, of course she's got a fiancé problem. Calling any woman a floozy is a penultimate insult because everyone knows how much women are already ill-treated in the name of preserving our character and honor. Knowing your circumstances, your fiancé should have gone scorched earth on his mother. In any relationship, respect for our partner is sacrosanct. If he can't do that, what is the point in moving forward? Not the idiot. OP, dump him already. He will always be mother-in-law's son first and foremost. Husband, friend, protector will be a distant second. Is mother-in-law the woman you want to spend holidays with for the rest of your life? Do you want to play second fiddle to a hateful beef for the next 20 years? Even a 15-year-old girl gets it that mother-in-law is toxic. The 15-year-old had your back more than your own fiancé. OP, not the idiot. I would have disinvited mother-in-law from my entire life. You may want to rethink your finances too. Unfortunately, he is spineless or worse, agrees. And what do you guys think about this situation? What would you do if you were OP? Please leave your comments down below. And that's it for today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.